So in the NFL, and in the NBA, they kind of build up before they release the entire schedule in terms of like when teams will play, who's going to play, like who's going to play on Christmas or who's playing on Thanksgiving. In college, the schedule's kind of already set years in advance, so you kind of know who you're playing. But recently, teams have just decided. Well, one thing, you don't really know how good certain teams are, so you have the date that you're playing a team, but usually it's to be determined how the season goes if a network wants to put in a prime time slot or obviously the big noon slot. So another, so Ohio State is just slowly releasing the schedule of like teams that they play. And we know they're playing Toledo, so now we know that September 17th. There's a time set now for them to play Toledo. That game will be September 17th at 7 p.m. It's another night game versus a MAC school. I remember last year we played Akron at nighttime, and it was a utter, it was not a very close game at all, to say the least. I think it was the Halloween weekend that I believe. 7 p.m. game. I'm a fan of going to games when it starts at 12 o'clock, on going to games when it starts at 7 o'clock. I'm not a fan of 3:30 games, so for it to be in a 7 p.m. slot, personally, for someone that goes to the games, I like it. You obviously got your entire day to have fun or do whatever. Um, but this is a game Ohio State obviously has to be prepared for it. This game months and months out. A lot of things can happen, but Toledo is most in the state of Ohio. Toledo is the second best team in the state of Ohio outside of Ohio State. So it's Ohio State, Cincinnati, and then outside of Ohio State, they are the second best team in the state of Ohio. That's not really saying much. We have a lot of MAC teams in Ohio, but Toledo has sent a lot of guys to the NFL. They have, Deontay Johnson, tremendous receiver for Steelers, I believe. So they have some guys that have potential to be prospects. I think, for this game to be at 7 p.m., it gives them a little bit more opportunity for, scouts to see them. But Ohio State has to bring their A game if they want to beat the Toledo Rock.